So, what the friend Mr. Sitaraman has asked a question is, suppose in case of with respect to my inner mind, I have understood, the understanding has happened, so there is nothing I have to do. So the emotion comes, feelings comes, and it goes on its own. But in spite of it, if there is something happening which is disturbing me, what he asked is, Ayya, you have told that in your book that you have to drop that feeling. So thus this action is not an effort. It doesn't. This action does not look like an effort. But the whole higher teaching is there is no effort. What do you call that? No action is required with respect to your psychological world. Okay. And for that, he has already replied in Tamil. Yeah, you can answer it in English for that.
So here, whenever we want to execute an effort, thereby we expect a result from that. All effort expect a result. So here, when we take everything is correct, then there is no effort is needed. So some wrong is there, then only we will have some effort. Some effort is required. So whatever happening in the psychological world is correctly happening. That alone we have to accept the correctness of the happening. So we should not take something is wrong. Whenever we find some wrong in the psychological world, then only the effort is coming. So whatever happen, we have to take it as a correct thing. So we have to accept in the total psychological velocity of our total world. When we think this is wrong, this is right, we make it different. We are creating some division in the psychological world. So psychological world must be taken as a total world. There should not division in the psychological world.
In this, even though we don't take it as a good or bad, but it is disturbing, inside. It has frustration, fear, and all this. Even though it will, even if you take it as a good or bad, let us assume that you don't take it as good or bad, but it is affecting us inside. It is burning. We have to come out of that. It is prolonged. The period of the prolongation is there. Keep burning. If something happens, something wrong things are happening, somebody is betrayed you or something like that. Good or bad, leave that. But the feeling and the change happening in your body and the chemical reactions, it's there all the time.
So whenever we want to come out of something, then you are naming it as a bad thing. Then only you want to come away from that.
No, I don't want to come out, but it is happening.
So the happening, let it be. So
no, but it is not, I don't accept that feeling itself. It is killing. It's like
so we have to take this a natural thing. It may kill you, it may harm you. Let it be the natural, because we cannot. We have no right to question it. So it is raining, it is some thunderfall is there, some wind is flowing, we cannot question it. This is a natural happening. So in this way, whatever happens in the psychological world, we have to take this a natural thing.
The problem is that we could not take it out. We could not take that as a natural thing. See, something abnormal now. Some phone call is coming, somebody is disturbing me.
So whenever you, for example, if you want a practice, you do it as a practice. If you are able to maintain it without practice, then you can, the very understanding is enough. So whenever your understanding is not enough, you can go on for a practice.
So what sort of practice?
So there are many schools of meditation, yoga, thereby you can protect yourself without having any problem. But it will, for that shorter period alone, it will give you some salvation. But after that, it will be once again in the same. But there are many, all meditations are only for that. You can arrest yourself, you can lock yourself within the period, within the place. But it will not, for the time being, it will be alright. But we cannot protect you only with the help of meditation. with some practice.
So that means initially you can recommend us to go for some meditation sort of thing.
So because whenever you want to control yourself, then you have to take the measure of controlling yourself. So if you are able to take it as a natural thing, then practice is not necessary. But when you need practice, you have to do practice.
Until I could able to take it as a natural thing, I do this practice. Once I can able to take it as a natural thing,
so
there is no need of that.
Not only that, if you understand the fault of the practice, if you realize that it is helpless, when you understand all practice are helpless to solve the problem perfectly, then you will be free from the practice.
No, I can't say that it is all practices are waste. For example,
for the beginners it is good, but how long you have to be a beginner?
No, not on that. Like anger, a small example, anger. When somebody, if I get anger due to certain reasons, that goes prolonged for a day, like that, weeks. But when after doing the practice, it stays normally just half an hour. Even sometimes it's just like that, 5 minutes I forget, okay, this is what life, okay, take it. So, the 2 days, 3 days period, it has become half an hour now. That one gave the practice because of the regular silence, sitting in silence, sitting in meditation. So, I keep that I see it is a very good progress. See, what I feel, now it become 2 days to half an hour, still continue that same practice. It may become another 20 minutes, again another 5 minutes, maybe after some time it may nullify. That's what I understood. But now, where this it comes actually, take it easy policy.
So here, if you, for example, if you use the practice, keep some meditation, keep the silence, and it may help. Whenever you are in the energy field of some practice, it will protect you. But whenever you are away from the energy field, you cannot always keep you in the energy field. So for the time being alone, you can be protected.
Even in our office, there is no energy field. I am not meditating or doing the office hours. Earlier, my boss shouts me, I get angry and 2 days, he's a big man, I have to, no. Now, I could have just 15 minutes, 20 minutes, okay, that is his nature. Accept it. That it has become 2 hours, 3 hours anger towards my boss, it has become 20 minutes to half an hour. This is not, I'm not in an environment that actually it is protecting me. My inside itself, when the happens, okay, then when I come back, immediately I realize something, okay, let it happen. What is going to happen? Let us tomorrow. Keep this job, let us do it tomorrow. See, that sort of understanding has come because of small practices.
So here you are having some arrangement to the work. So you have to take other people, how to involve the people, how to take the anger, the person of angry. So it is some arrangement of work. So this arrangement of work will also give you some salvation, because whenever you take the person in a negative way, it will give some negative feeling. If you take him as a positive way, some positive feeling alone can. That is the arrangement of work alone. But sometimes without no reason, because externally you have no work, but psychologically you may have some problem. But in psychological problem like thing, for that reason, if you do some practice, you cannot have such kind of emotion like this.
Yeah, but now we cannot actually completely distinguish between external and internal. See, when the boss shouts, that is external. When it comes to me, it is agitation, because I cannot shout against him or something. When I come back, it becomes internal to me. It starts burning inside me. So we cannot distinguish completely external and internal. It is all interlinked.
So you have told that the boss will always be like that. So I need not worry about that. So he accept his nature. His temperament will be like that. I have to adjust with him. That means you have some positive approach with your boss. So in that case, thereby you are keeping yourself, even though he is shouting in angry words, that is natural. If you accept like this, then if you accept like this, you will not have any emotion within you.
Yeah,
so it is a positive approach to the circumstances.
That acceptance, how it came means, it is not that actually just like it came. It's actually after going to the silence and coming to this type of Thiruvannamalai and meeting the people like you. So under presence, I'm taking certain, maybe I feel that I'm taking certain, they are purifying myself, not the more. See, it has come, as I said, the duration has come down now. Really, I feel that the duration has come down. Maybe the same thing which I'm having the positive approach, positive meditation, the duration may come still further down. One time I may feel that, okay, that's all, accept it. See, the practice has given me so much. That's what I feel like.
What practice you are meaning?
Just me meditating and
so here you are accepting the boss along with his temperament. So for that the meditation is helpful.
Yes, that's what I meant to say.
So let it be. So if it is helping, you can make use of that.
Yeah, that's correct. Where it comes, the intellectual understanding which you are talking about. Intellectually understand that initially itself, boss is like that. Accept it.
So this is also the transaction with the external world. So the external world, how we have to behave in the external thing, that is different. But how we have to behave within yourself is different. So my understanding is related to how you have to behave with yourself. So you are accepting that the angry nature is the temperament of the boss. You accept him as it is. So in this way, you may have some lunatic expression within your psychological structure. You have to accept your mind as the character of the mind itself. So you may, as you accept your boss, you have to accept your mind itself. So that is the understanding that I am trying to convey.
Yeah. Here that again, most of the issues comes to us, the psychological issues comes to us due to the society outside world only. Inside, actually, when no one in the world, I came here last 2 days, I did not get any cause or anything. I have peace. No problems. Accept, go to temple, go to the National State, no problem. Once I get a call out of this, the area that is mentioned, I'm start coming, go to the outside world now. Okay? There only the problem starts and where there only the psychological impact start coming inside. Until that time, no problems. So we have to tackle both. We cannot say that, okay, outside world, let it happen, whatever it happens, you be inside, it's not possible. Outside world's reaction only affecting more than my inside world.
So let it be.
Yeah.
Because you have affected psychologically. For here, something happened, something call you through phone, so you have some psychological problems. So the problem, you create some problems psychologically. The outside call creates a problem psychologically.
Yeah. So
psychologically means what you have to do psychologically. So we have to take this as a natural thing. We should not question it.
No, this news which is coming over the phone, it is disturbing you.
So how?
This is disturbing you. Exactly. There could be anything.
Because the society is disturbing us.
Yes.
So we have to get away from the society. So it will be there. The society will be there. The circumstances will be there. But here, that will be the nature of the thing. But the nature of our mind is also getting disturbed is the nature of our mind. So so we have to accept the nature of the mind itself. We have to wholeheartedly accept the nature of the mind, then we will not fight with our mind. But what I am trying to say is that don't fight with your mind. You may fight with your neighbor, you can fight with this boss, you can fight with the circumstances, that is the justifiable. That there is some sense. Doesn't matter that you should not fight illegally. You can have a legal arrangement for that. But don't fight with yourself. Psychologically, if you are finding fault with yourself, is the reason for fighting with yourself. So psychologically, you are all right. Even though you feel you are not all right, but we have to take it as a right thing. So psychologically, it's a natural because it is not in our hand. Something happens unconsciously. So whatever it is happening in the psychological world is happen on its own. If it is in our hand, we will keep our mind always in a good state. So as we cannot keep it in a good state, naturally it is out of our control. So we have to take it as a natural thing. What is not under our control, we have to take it as a natural one. So when we take it as a natural, it is meaningless to fight with the nature.
The result of the meditation, but that too is temporary. It's not liberation.
But comparing with the understanding, it will have some little use. It may have some use, some meditation, some arrangement. It will give you some good result. But when you are liberated, you are eternally free from your mind. So that is the thing.
That's the So then it doesn't matter whether the mind is sattvic or rajasic or tamasic, it doesn't matter at all, because that's just the mind.